He's getting better at clapping.
There we go.
We should have put you on a deaf horse.
Well, yeah, sorry, big guy.
He don't care. We've done so much stuff with Ted over the years. He's pretty broke now. He and I are both sufficiently sacked out. So, I've made a lot of money with this exercise. If you haven't seen it in Reining Masterclass, you should go and see it in Reining Masterclass, because this will develop a lot of things. Most people need to do this and what we did in episode 1, like all day, every week. So what I've done is I've set this square up inside your small, slow square. You see how I did that?
Yeah.
And I made it that size so that we can work on it and see it here. What this does is this helps your steering, helps your neck reining, and we're going to start off at the jog. That's why I made it inside that square. Cool. What you want to do, instead of getting out on the circle, and this is what a lot of people do, and I'm sure at some point you're going to want to do it too, get out on the circle and take hold and start working on the circle and putting pressure on that horse. What we have to come back to is the horse is willingly guided, right? And like I said in the last episode, it's a steering competition, okay? And so what we're going to do here is we're going to get your muscle memory to be the same, because horses need to know 2 things. Have I told you this? I might have.
Maybe.
Did you remember it? Probably not.
Dude, they say hair holds memories.
Oh, well, that makes 2 of us.
The beard's holding it for you.
Oh,
there you go.
Yeah, your mustache isn't big enough.
No, no. Only short term here.
He's got short-term memory. 2 things.
Yes, sir.
I get sidetracked easily, but it's amazing how I can come back most of the time, back to where I started. That's a skill.
I'm glad you got it, because I forgot it.
Yeah.
There we go.
The horse needs to know where to go from the pressure you put on him.
Yep.
When you steer him, he needs to know where we're going, which means you have to do it consistently enough, repetitively enough, the same that the horse goes, oh yeah, every time he does that, he means this.
Yeah.
Right? That's the thing that most of us run into trouble with, is that we don't do it consistently enough to really be clear to the horse. Like, it's like language. If you say a word like this and then tomorrow you pronounce it differently, and if you have a different accent every time, we're like, man, we can't hardly understand. Like, you know, like it sounds ludicrous. Like, it's crazy when you put it in perspective like that.
Yeah.
But the reality is, that's kind of how most of us ride the horse. We don't use the language consistently enough to get a really good, you're not fluent in it.
Right.
Right? That's just a non-pro thing. And so, well, some trainers are like that too. You know, if your brain's too busy, whatever, you never stick with something long enough.
Yeah.
This goes to that willingly guided point of view, where basically, if I walk you through it, you're going to jog here, you're going to turn in at the green cone, you're going to go past the purple cone, you're going to come here, you're going to turn around the red one, and now every time you go past the purple cone to the yellow one, past the purple cone to the blue one, past the purple cone to the green one, and we're going to draw a 4-leaf clover on the sand. You just said you liked all the exercises. What's that face?
I'm going to try it, and I'm going to see if I know what you mean, and you can correct me as I'm going, maybe.
You know that Frank said in the last episode he loves all the exercises. We'll make sure that that's in the edit, right?
Absolutely.
You guys were here for that?
I don't hate it. I'm just not sure if I can. So I'm going.
I guarantee you. Hey, Frank.
Yeah.
Frank, I've taught ladies all over the world how to do this. So if you can't, I mean,
that'd be rough. That'd be rough. We'll get it. We'll get it.
You'll get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So why don't you walk it through first? Because this is how we're going to make sure that he stays underneath your hand as you start doing more maneuvers.
Okay.
Okay. We need more steering, and we need a little bit of forward. He says, I am in first gear. So what this is going to do is get your eyes up. When you get to the green cone, look at the purple one and steer him there. Now every cone is going to go underneath your left foot. He has to go straight here. See the same concept from episode 1 coming back?
Yeah.
Now you're going to go to the red one. Good. You got to keep the forward. Otherwise he turns too much and you find you got to like steer him back to the outside. Okay? When you get to the red one, you're going to come back here to the purple one.
Oh, see, once his marks are there, I'll just follow those, I think.
Yeah, yeah. Now go past. Yeah, keep going. Kick, 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 kick. Drive him up there a little bit. Yeah, good. Make him walk somewhere. There. Good. Now go to the yellow one. When you get to the yellow one, you're going to come back to the purple one. When you turn the corner at the yellow one, pick up your trot, because you got it.
I'm going to the purple one?
Yeah, you got to come back to here, then to the blue one. And then pick up your trot and continue.
What do I do with the blue one? This is
run
bad.
over it so that I can get more beer. That's the rule here. If you run over a cone, you have to bring beer next time.
Oh boy.
Every once in a while at the clinics, I have to substitute that for donuts because the participants are underage.
Yeah, kids can't buy you beer.
I'm like, how old are you? Oh, I'm 16. Okay, your mom has to bring donuts. Good, pick up your trot. Bump your legs on him, cluck, cluck. Kick, 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 go forward. Continue in the same pattern. He's not allowed to turn in early. You see how he tried to turn in early there?
Yeah.
Keep your forward momentum. Keep him straight up in front of you. He's not allowed to hit the cones. Now you're going to find if the steering's really good or if you break gait every time when you turn the corner. Good. Keep riding on him. Don't let him slow down. Ride, ride, ride. Good. That's going to help you when you run your fast circles. He has to stay up underneath your hand.
Oh, I think I went to the wrong one. Did I go to
No, you're good.
Ah, nice.
You're good. Good, look up. Don't lean around the corner. You look like a barrel racer.
Yeah.
Well, you don't look like a barrel racer, but you're starting to ride like one. Go there, blue. So, you know, I used to have all orange cones.
That would have been way worse.
At my clinics. And I'm like, go to the other orange cone. No, the other orange cone. No, that orange cone. It didn't work.
Yeah. This is going to take a second.
It's okay. We got seconds. I had a girl in one of my clinics. She hit so many cones, her family bought a Dunkin' Donuts that weekend. Whole franchise. Okay, look up. Use your legs more. Drive him a little more. You know, your forward is going to help you steer. It's like dirt biking. It's like biking. It's like anything. If you don't keep the forward momentum in the corner, you fall over. And so that tipping, falling down, steering around the corner kind of clunky has a lot to do with not having enough forward momentum. Good, go to the blue one. What do you got against that blue cone? Frank was going to be funny and say a lot of cool things while he's riding, but now that he's riding, he can't talk. I'd rather you ride than talk, so it's okay.
This is not my best exercise so far.
How quickly we went backwards from the last episode.
Yeah. It'll get better.
Oh, shit, yeah. What do you got against the red cone?
It might get better. Does it matter that they're wide around like that? Or?
No, you want your turns to be wide. That's a great question.
Okay.
You want your turns to be wide.
So I don't want it to be tight like if I was doing like a barrel racing thing. Okay.
No, because in the reining, you never need him to steer that hard. You need him to stay forward.
Oh.
Good. Perfect. Just like that.
Okay.
Very good. Was that what the problem was? That's why you didn't go to the blue cone?
No, that had nothing to do with the blue cone. But that changes the way I'm trying to turn.
Sure. Yeah. Sit up straighter. Good. All right, now when you get.
Hey, look at this. Watch.
Okay.
Blue cone.
Blue cone. Shit.
There we go.
You are teachable.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll figure that out.
It's a good chance it'll go south again in a minute.
Absolutely. Your green cone, right?
Yep.
All right.
Now, we're going to pick up the lope, and you're going to lope this.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
Okay, so roll your right spur, pick up your left lead, kiss. Good. Keep him forward and make the same steer. Look, steer. Good. Ride him out of there. Don't let him quit on you. Good. Beautiful. He's not allowed to lean in. Yeah. In one of my clinics one time, well, when I taught the high school academy in Canada, I one time said, mucho bueno. Did I tell you this?
No.
One of the girls pipes up. She's an exchange student. She says, that's not Spanish. I said, I only know Mexican. Good. Don't lean so much. Pick your hand up. Get him more straight up underneath you. You don't want to lean too hard around the corner. Good. You see how much the steering is sticky? So you keep going until that steering feels lighter. Pull, 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 make it, yeah, good, let him go. See, now you can go through your steering from 0 being right over his mane to 100 being as far as you can pull. And you can go through that progression. You just have to go slow. Very good, very good.
I think this is easier at a lope.
Yes.
For me, at least.
Okay, now, when he feels good, when he starts to steer well, keep going, good. Maybe if we go fast, everything gets easier for you, Frank. Maybe that's why we call it Fast Frank.
Fast.
When he starts to feel real good and you feel like your steering is good, I want you now at the green cone to take him out on your small, slow square and lope him around the outside of the pattern. Okay, so now go straight. Pick him up, put your leg on. Good. Put your hand down, steer at the blue cone. Good, go straight. Pick him up, steer at the yellow cone, orange cone, yellow cone. That's the orange one. So you see how this exercise has helped you?
Yes.
You seem to be riding worse, but you know. Now, you don't have to fight with him on your square. If he doesn't steer, you know what you do? At this red cone, steer him back in the exercise. Pull on him here and say, hey, if I steer you, you need to steer. You see how that works?
Yeah.
Good, steer, 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 yeah. Bueno. Put your hand back in the middle. Now, if you have to pull that far with your hand, Frank,
Yeah.
use your leg. Right? If your hand goes that far, use more of your right leg. Make his shoulders follow your hand. Use your right spur. There, you feel the difference?
Yeah.
So that's where your leg comes in.
I did that.
Steer with your hand first, then put your leg on. Dig, dig, make him, there, let him go. At the yellow cone, go back out on your small square. Straighten him up, good. Put your leg on, straighten him up. Good. Steer, look. Good. Yeah. Don't steer so hard. Steer smoother. Good. All right, now it's great. When you get here at center, I want you to go out on your big diamond shape that way. We did that in the last episode. Just go out, steer at that orange cone. Ride him straight out there. Perfect. Steer, ride him straight. Good. Good. Do one more. He's cruising. Looks good. Yeah, you missed center by a lot.
Oh.
Do one more, and then we're going to come in the middle and we're going to steer him back into this exercise. Good. Good. Steer him into this exercise. Steer at the green cone, come around all the way. Good. Relax a little bit. Shorten your reins up a bit so you don't have to pull him so hard. Good. He knew. There you go. Lope him off. Good. Sit up a little more. Don't lean way around that corner. Steer him straight. Stand on your outside foot. There you go. A little better. Woo-hoo! I'm like a bullfighter. It's a little bit like the circus here, you know. Once in a while you got to do your own stunts. Good. Good. When you steer around the red one, stop him in the middle. There. You feel him go better in the ground too?
Yeah.
Like you went stop better?
Yeah.
What you were having here at the end, you're starting to like pull him around too much.
Mm-hmm.
And so what we forgot was to pick him up a little bit and bridle him up. And I didn't mention this when you started to do the cone exercise.
Yeah.
But the same concept, like after you turn the corner here with him, wrap your leg on him, pick him up, make sure that he really, you know, gets back to you so he doesn't start just careening around and pulling you around the exercise. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I didn't feel like I had that nearly the same as I felt like I had everything we did over there. Like, it's going to take a minute to get it, but I'll get it.
The cool thing about my course, my program, is those cones put so much pressure on you that when you get finished with that and you're comfortable with that, you get to the horse show and you're like, oh, it's a piece of cake. There's no cones. I can just go ride my horse around over here, like you said on that side.
Yeah.
So those cones are deliberate because, like, you think you're riding good until you put cones everywhere and you have to hit the marks.
Yeah.
But when we come back to willfully guided and dictated to completely,
yeah,
you have to hit center. If nobody ever says hit center, if nobody ever says steer here, steer there, do this, do that,
yeah,
you get to the horse show and go like this and wonder why you marked terribly when you went around and did all the things.
right.
I had it one time, 2017, in Vegas at South Point at the horse show. They had a riders meeting with the judges partway through the show, because a few of the non-pro people, somewhere there was some murmuring through the show that the judging was bad.
Okay.
Okay. Some of the bigger names, I'll never forget it. Some of the bigger name non-pro riders had not been marked very well. And I'll never forget that judge. I don't remember who it was. None of the names matter. But I remember that judge watching the video replay of someone's run. Right after the drag had come, the footprints were all on there, like just that horse had ridden in that arena. And the judge said, look it, there's here where you started off at center. Should turn this way and talk to the camera. There's here where you started off at center. Your second circle coming around was 4 feet over, and your third circle coming to your small slow was 4 feet from that to go to the inside.
Right.
And then that person changed here and did the same kind of thing on the other side to where you had 6 different tracks.
Yeah.
Over 15 or 20 feet through center.
Right. Yeah.
And I'll never forget him saying this phrase. It's not my job to decide if it wasn't willing or it wasn't guided.
Yeah. There you go.
Either you tried to steer it really good and it didn't steer, which is bad, or it would have steered really good, but you didn't steer it.
Yeah.
You know, and both of them come down to either you got the horse trained and you just didn't show it good, or you didn't train it good so it wouldn't show.
Yeah.
You know, and that's where the steering comes back, the precision comes back, and that's why the cones put so much pressure on you to really overthink about the steering. But it makes it simple, I think, you tell me, makes it simple in a way that you can do it over and over and over again. And even at home, you could do this at home. You put rocks out in your pasture, and you could do it at home, and you would be able to at least hold yourself to a higher standard than just riding around in your arena with no framework.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it'd be a wooden stick pony and some smaller cones in the living room, but yeah.
Well, I mean, your wife wouldn't care.
No.
You know? I guess it depends.
She'd have a go at it.
I guess it'd depend what Frank's show outfit looked like.
That show outfit's different than the one for the actual horse show. Don't worry.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you already got that in your closet, ready to go.
Oh, man. Yeah, but no, in all seriousness, this will help a lot for sure, and I'm excited to do it more.
It'll, you know, I hope it helps a lot. It just gets you to really understand. So he's aired up. Let's do it one more time, just a little bit. It really helps you understand where to go. I think what you can change now the second time through is don't steer as far with your hand. You're going like way over here to 100%. Think about your horse being at 0, and this is 100% effort here, and this is minus 100% effort the other way. If we're going left. Okay? If we're going right, we swap it around and say, this is 100% effort turning right, and this is minus 100 trying to keep him away from the right, you know? Like if you're going that direction and your hands are way over to here, you have a problem.
Right.
You know, you really do look like a barrel racer then.
Yeah.
I'm going to knock the barrel. They're going to kill me off for knocking
man.
barrel racers all day, but it's okay. Somebody needs to call them out. I may as well, you know? And
I'm not starting off that way. I'll let you do that. That's all right.
Come on, Frank. Tell us what you really feel.
Well, it's just it's apples and oranges. They're not the same thing for sure.
Oh, but you know what? I could probably start a program where we select some of the intentional videos out of my program and call it Barrel Racer Rehab. I think that'd be a great idea. I think that'd be a great idea. Maybe you should be the pilot for that.
I wouldn't be going to rehab. I've never been a racer before.
Hey, why do we call you Fast Frank? You've never been a racer before.
Oh,
come on.
No, not that. Not a barrel racer.
What did you put on your entry form when you tried to get this job?
I didn't have one. said, have some experience. Would like to learn
Have
more.
some experience. Can probably put one leg on either side.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure.
No, we'll sort it out as we go. I think.
Okay. We will. Go one more time.
All right.
Walk him off from here. Lope him off. Really nice. Steer him in at the green cone. So lope him straight off.
I'm going.
There, yeah, right there. Lope. Good. Steer. Bueno. Now go straight. Remember, pick him up. Don't let him pull it. Much better. Lift up a little more when you steer. Lift him up.
Okay.
So instead of steering down around the corner, pick your hand up a little more. Yes, there, like that. Yes. Do that again. Lift him up. Yeah, you feel the difference?
Yeah.
Good job. Yee! Woo. I need a red cape out here. You know, I'm getting older, but I still move quickly.
Did I skip a cone?
No. I should have told you did, and then I should have asked you which one you skipped. Good. Ride. Don't let him quit on you. Good. At the yellow cone, go out on your small, slow square. Just put your hand down now and be nice to him. Stay on the outside of the cones. Keep riding. Keep riding. There. Don't be too nice to him.
I let go completely.
Yeah. Well, that's good, Frank. We all know you need to let go. One more time. Get a little more rhythm. And straighter. He's getting a little clunky everywhere.
Yeah.
Get a little better rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There, good. There. This time when you get to center, you can say, whoa. Don't lean too far back. Just push your feet forward. Hold your feet forward until he takes a step back. Straighten him out.
Oh,
that's not center.
Not center.
Well, I'm glad we're both on the same page.
Yeah, here.
Lope off, do one more. Stop him here in the middle. Beautiful. Very good departure. Woo! Oh.
Well, that was wide.
There you go. Good. Go out on your square again. Good. Relax. Bring him here to the middle. Stop him here. Ride. Ride. Good.
Whoa.
There you go. Good. Back him up a step or two. Good. Now, you guys might see, just as an offhand comment, you might see he's got no leg protection. We use splint boots. We use polos all the time. But in the real heat here in Arizona, and with these basic exercises of just getting steered around on a 15-year-old gelding that's done this his whole life, heat causes more problems with the tendons than those splint boots or those polo wraps do any benefit to this good horse. He's done it so long, he's not going to suddenly break himself or crash. So we've opted to keep the boots off and let him ride with his clean legs so that we keep the airflow and we keep him from sweating too much. So that's one of the things. That's the reason some days we put boots on, some days we don't.
Yep.
When it gets too hot, we try really hard to keep him away from that. And I've gone more and more to that just as an aside. So, what do you think? Episode 2?
I feel like there was a pretty staunch difference between doing that the first time and doing it the second time once we fixed a couple things.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I personally calmed down a bit and just tried to remember the things I do on a diamond, but a little bit more, a little bit, and that helped a lot.
Does it help, like, you have to make that many decisions that quickly? Does it help when you have that pressure? Like, it obviously accentuates, like, having to make those decisions really quickly. But I think that's the thing that always got me in the show pen was the pattern comes up in your face. You know, like a game.
Yeah.
You play a game,
Yeah.
the sports, commentators always say, it seems like the game's slowing down for him. Well,
Okay.
Football didn't slow down at all. Hockey didn't slow down at all.
No.
But your brain became better able to make those split-second decisions so that you could react and be in the right places at the right time.
Yeah.
When you first start to play at a professional level, then the game goes too fast. You can't even decide. You're trying to still remember the playbook, and you can't decide where you're supposed to be. What exactly is my assignment in this moment? But it changed because that guy moved over there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the same with horses. They're going to change. You're going to go to the horse show and be like, whoa, what was that? And if you can relax and make split-second decisions, just like the race car thing, you make split-second decisions out there, but they are so routine for you now that they don't come up and stack on top of each other until you make a mistake.
Right. Right.
And I think that's the thing that I find with the cone exercises. Yeah, at first it was kind of crunchy.
Yeah.
But once you got settled into it, your brain started to make those decisions, and you made more decisions
It felt
than you made in episode 1 over here on the diamond.
Yeah.
And that's why it felt like, woo, at first it came up in your face.
Yeah, it was overwhelming the first time, and
Yeah.
then the second time I felt like it was like slowed down for me. Like once I remembered the fundamentals of
Yeah.
up, down, you mentioned a few cues that really helped, and then I felt like it did slow down a bit for me, and I had more control over it for sure. Yeah.
So are we going to make you fast, Frank, or are you always going to be slow?
I'm hoping we speed up in due time here.
Oh, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. I think it's great. I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
For sure.
I always think, and we'll wrap it up with this. I always think that all of the exercises that we're doing are like, one, tools in your belt. So the diamond, the square, now you've got this one. You're like, oh, shoot, I can do that too some days.
Yeah.
You grab the cones, put them out when you come and ride, set them wherever, go and ride around it.
Mm-hmm.
They're tools in your belt, one. Two, I envision all of those patterns, all of those, what I call framework, as transparencies on an old overhead projector.
Nice.
You imagine all those clear sheets of plastic with the printing on them.
You might have some trouble with the younger group, but
that's okay. They probably don't have enough money to buy a horse, so they still got to ask mom. Yeah. Ask your mom what a transparency is, and she'll know. And then ask your mom if she can let you buy a horse too. That's,
Hopefully you get yeses across the board.
Yeah, I think you get yeses across the board.
Yeah.
If your mom doesn't know what a transparency is, then she's too young too. It's okay.
That makes me feel old. That makes me.
Hey, I'm old too, man. Don't worry. I think about the whole arena as that projector.
Yeah.
And each one of those exercises is a black transparency and a sheet, and you stack them as we go. You stack them on top of each other until the arena is covered with all of these different frameworks.
You can see it in the morning too.
Yes. Yeah. In the morning when somebody gets started riding out here, you can see the pattern on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what you're going to do over time, when you get comfortable with them, you move up and down in any given ride. You move up and down through those layers to use that particular pattern. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So we're going to go through a lot more patterns as we do this. All of this you can find if you like this and you want to see more of it. You can find it at reining-masterclass.com. You can't find Frank at reining-masterclass.com because he's here. But, and when he leaves here, he has to do other stuff. So he's not going to be there, but you can find my videos there. And it's all of this stuff, even with the drone footage, looking down over the top where you can see those footprints on the ground. You can see it actually from the top down, which I think is really cool. So again, reining-masterclass.com if you want to find the paid version of this. Otherwise, hang around here, ask your mom what a transparency is, and wait until Frank gets fast.
It's like, this is the reason why you're doing this.
Yeah.
Because it's going to make this better, and it's going to make that better. And then being able to apply that right away afterwards too and see how it works. Awesome. Yeah.
I don't work otherwise, like I'm probably the same. Like if we're not going somewhere, we don't have a deadline, if we don't have a point for doing this, like I never met anything I couldn't learn.
Yeah.
I met a lot of stuff I didn't want to learn.
Absolutely.
But as soon as I wanted, it's different.
Yeah.
As soon as I wanted to get somewhere, I could always figure out how to learn it, and learn it fast. But I always needed like a reason. There's got to be some reason to do this. Otherwise, what's the point, And I think that's a big thing with the horses. There's got to be some reason for you to do it. The horse has to go, oh, we're getting somewhere too. This makes sense. There's a point. This isn't just mindlessly kicking and pulling until it's broke. So I really struggle with evolution. We're going to call it quits on that. I really struggle with evolution.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
I never saw a horse get broke by accident.
Fair point.
I mean, that lady paid me for months and months, and I left it in the stall there waiting for it to get broke by accident. And then she got mad at me and sued me because we never trained the horse. And I said, well, I was just staying out of its way and let it get broke by itself,
Oh, man.
And in a simple example like that, I can't understand, because I mean, how much work do you have to put in to get a basic thing done? Like, somebody's got to put the effort in.
Right.
And so I always struggle with evolution because I never saw a horse get broke by accident. There you go. There you have it, guys. Episode 3. You tell me. You love Frank? I love Frank. Frank's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know what to say.
Turn off your...
Oh, man.